My topic is about Phylum Platyhelminthes. As any worm enthusiast will quickly realize, there are so many so-called flatworms in animal kingdom, but animal of Phylum Platyhelminthes were the first to earn that platy distinction. The name Platyhelminthes comes from the Greek word platy, meaning flat, and helmet, meaning worm. True, most of them are free-living, meaning disability nature without a host other parasitic.
Body is dorsventrally compressed and bilaterally symmetrical. They show moderate cephalization. Their first, triploblastic animals, produce embryonic mesoderm, a third germinal layer, which contributes to the development of true muscle tissue. They do not possess body cavity between the gut and outer body wall, hence called.
Hello, my name is Shona Misuwaso. My topic is about Phylum Rotifera. What is rotifer? Rotifer, also called well animalcule, any of approximately 2,000 species of microscopic aquatic invertebrates that constitute the phylum Rotifera. Rotifer is named because the circular arrangement of moving cilia. At the front it resembles a rotating rose, characteristic of rotifers. Rotifers are multicellular animals with body cavities that are partially lined by mesoderm. These organisms have a special organ system and a complete digestive tract that includes both a mouth and anus. Rotifer feeding strategy. The rotifer are felted feeders that will eat dead materials, algae, and other microscopic living organisms, and therefore very important components of aquatic food webs. Rotifers obtain food that is directed toward the mouth by the current created from the movement of corona. Rotifer reproduction. Reproduction is by parthenogenesis in most species, while sexual reproduction with separate sexes also occur in subgroups. In parthenogenetic species, eggs are produced by mitosis and always hatch into female. Rotifer taxonomy. Phylum Rotifera have three classes like Caesonidia, Basiloidea, and Monogonanta. The largest group is Monogonanta, with about 1,500 species, followed by the Basiloidea with about 350 species. Where can you find a rotifer? Although common in fresh water on all continents, some species occur in salt water, whereas others in live dams, moss, or lagoons. That's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Axel Rose Quiñones Ranido from Lakwandi, and now I will be report about Phylum Nemertea. Table of contents. First is what is Phylum Nemertea. Second is what are the characteristics of Phylum Nemertea. Third is the two classes of Phylum Nemertea, and fourth is the example of Anopla.
This is what is Phylum Nemertea. Phylum Nemertea is a phylum of animals also known as ribbon worms or roboscis worms. Most ribbon worms are very slim, usually only a few millimeters wide, although a few have a relatively short but wide bodies. Many have patterns of yellow, orange, red, and green coloration. So, ito makikita po natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng phylum Nemertea at dito rin natin makikita ang iba't ibang kulay nito. Next is, what is the common name for phylum Nemertea? Ribbon worm, also called bootless worm, proboscis worm, Nemertine of Nemertea. Any member of invertebrate phylum Nemertea, sometimes called Nemerteania or Rhynchocoelia, which includes mainly free living forms but also a few parasites of crustaceans, mollusks, and sea squirts. Next is, where does the ribbon worm live? In the ocean. Most ribbon worms lives in the ocean, and some can grow to over 100 feet long, but are usually much less than an inch wide. Some species live on land or in the fresh water. Then, next is, what are the characteristics of phylum Nemertea? What are the characteristics? So, these are the characteristics of phylum. First is opaque, offend, colorful, cylindrical or flattened, and segment worms. They are generally cryptic and found in small numbers but are ubiquitous in marine and freshwater sediments. They can also be found in plankton and moisturized environments. Then, these are the characteristics of ribbon worms: the central papilla, cerebral ganglion, mouth, proboscis, anus, intestine, reticulia, stomach, and lateral nerve cord. So, these are the characteristics of phylum Nemertea. Next is the two classes of phylum Nemertea. First is Enopla. Enopla is one of the classes of the worm phylum Nemertea characterized by presence of a peculiar armature or spines or plates in the proboscis. Next is, these are the characteristics of the Enopla and Anopla. Next is Anopla. Anopla has long been used as name for a class of marine worms of the phylum Nemertea characterized by the absence of stylets on the proboscis, the mouth being below or behind the brain, and by having separate openings for the mouth and proboscis. The other long-used class of Nemertea are the Enopla. And that's all. Thank you.